this video, we are going to build a simple exam study plan. Making a study plan can sound like one more assignment to complete. You may be thinking, I do not have time to make a plan. I need to start studying. But a study plan does not need to be complicated or take a long time. A useful plan can be created in about 10 or 15 minutes, and it can help you avoid wasting time deciding what to do every time you sit down to study. A plan gives your studying a direction. Instead of saying, I need to study math, you will know exactly what topic to review, what materials to use, and what tasks to complete. That can make the entire process feel more manageable. Let's build the plan one step at a time. The first step is to find out what may be on the exam. Begin by checking any information your instructor has provided. Look for a study guide, a list of chapters or sections from the textbook, course announcements, learning objectives, review sheets, recent homework assignments, quizzes or previous exams, or notes from class. If you are not sure what material would be covered, ask your instructor. You might say, could you confirm which chapters or topics will be included on the exam? That is a reasonable and useful question. Once you know the general content, make a topic list. Try to be specific. Instead of writing Chapter 4, list the major skills from that chapter. For example, solving equations with variables on both sides, graphing linear equations, finding slope from 2 points, writing an equation from a graph, interpreting slope in a word problem. A specific topic list helps you make better decisions about what to practice. The second step is to gather your study materials. You do not need every page you have used during the semester. Gather the materials that are most likely to help you practice and check your understanding. These might include class notes, worked examples, homework assignments, quizzes, previous exams, review sheets, textbook problems, online practice, instructor videos, or formula sheets. Gathering everything before you begin can prevent you from spending half of your study sessions searching for a worksheet or trying to remember where an example was posted. The third step is to sort your topics. A simple way to do this is to use 3 categories. Confident, needs practice, needs help. You can also think of these as green, yellow, and red. Green topics are the ones you can usually complete without much help. Yellow topics are the ones you partly understand but need more practice with. Red topics are the ones that feel confusing or unfamiliar. Be honest, but do not be harsh with yourself. Marking a topic as needs help is not a judgment about your ability. It is useful information. Your study plan will work better when it is based on what you actually need rather than what you think you should know already. Now, decide where to begin. Many students assume they should begin with either the easiest topics or the hardest topics. Usually, it is helpful to begin with a yellow topic, a topic you somewhat understand but need to practice. Why? Because you already have some foundation. A focused study session may help you make noticeable progress, which can build confidence and momentum. After that, you can move to a red topic or review a green topic briefly. You do not need to spend equal time on every topic. Green topics may need only a quick check. Yellow topics often need the most practice. Red topics may require an explanation, tutoring, or a question for your instructor before practice becomes useful. The fourth step is to decide how many study sessions you have available. Look at the days between now and the exam. Be realistic. Do not assume that you will have 3 free hours every evening if your schedule rarely allows that. Consider work, family responsibilities, other classes, appointments, commuting, meals, and sleep. Then identify a few times when you can realistically study. A study session might be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour. It does not have to be long to be useful. The next step is especially important. Give each study session a specific task. Study for exam is too broad. When a task is vague, it is easy to delay beginning because you still have to decide what studying means. Instead, write tasks such as review notes on solving equations and complete 4 practice problems. Redo the fraction problems I missed on quiz 2. Watch the video on slope and create 1 example. Complete 5 mixed problems without notes. Make a list of questions to take to tutoring. Create a 1-page formula and vocabulary review. Specific tasks make it easier to begin and easier to know when you are finished. Let's look at a sample 5-day study plan. On day 1, you might list the topics, gather materials, and complete a quick self-check. Try 1 problem from each major topic. This will help you identify your green, yellow, and red areas. On day 2, focus on 2 yellow topics. Review 1 example from each topic and then complete several problems without notes. On day 3, focus on 1 red topic. Watch an explanation, review class notes, attend tutoring, or ask your instructor a question. Then try a basic problem. On day 4, redo missed homework, quiz, or exam problems. Do not simply look at the correct answers. Work through the problems again from the beginning. On day 5, complete a short practice exam or mixed review without notes. Then check your results and review only the areas that still need attention. This is only an example. Your plan might have 3 days, 7 days, or 2 weeks. The important thing is that each session has a clear purpose. A strong exam study plan should include several different types of studying. It should include review, but not only review. It should include independent practice. It should include checking and correcting your work. It should include time to ask questions. It should also include breaks and rest. You do not have to complete all of these in every study session. Spread them throughout your plan. Here is another helpful idea. Build in a check-in point. About halfway through your study plan, pause and ask, am I following the plan? Which topics are improving? Which topics still need attention? Do I need to change the order? Do I need to ask for help? A plan is not a contract. You are allowed to adjust it based on what you learn. Suppose you plan to study equations for only 1 day, but your practice shows that equations are a major challenge. You can give that topic another session. Suppose a topic you expected to be difficult turns out to be easier than you thought. You can move on sooner. Your goal is not to follow the original schedule perfectly. The goal is to prepare effectively. When you make a plan, also decide how you will reduce distractions. You might silence notifications, close unnecessary browser tabs, choose a quieter location, or tell someone that you need 30 minutes of uninterrupted time. You can also set a timer. For example, work for 25 minutes, take a short break, and then decide whether to continue. A short, focused session is often more useful than a long session interrupted by messages, social media, and other tasks. Let's put the whole process together. To build a simple exam study plan. First, identify what will be on the exam. Second, make a specific topic list. Third, gather your materials. Fourth, sort the topics into confident, needs practice, and needs help. Fifth, identify realistic study times. Sixth, assign a specific task to each session. Seventh, include practice, corrections, questions, and rest. Finally, check your progress and adjust the plan when needed. That may sound like many steps, but your finished plan can be very simple. It might look like this. Monday, 6:30 to 7. List topics and try one problem from each section. Tuesday, 7 to 7:30. Practice solving equations and check answers. Wednesday, 2 to 2:30. Take questions about graphing to tutoring. Thursday, 6:30 to 7:15. Redo missed quiz problems. Friday, 5 to 5:30. Complete a short missed practice set without notes. That is a clear and realistic plan. Now it's your turn. Your action step is to create a plan for your next exam. Write down the exam date, the major topics, 2 or more realistic study times, 1 specific task for each study session, and 1 time you can ask for help if needed. Remember, your study plan does not have to be perfect. You may miss a session. A topic may take longer than expected. Something unexpected may happen. That does not mean the plan failed. A study plan is a tool. It helps you decide what to do next. Even if you follow only part of the plan, you will still be more prepared than if you had no plan at all. Start with 1 topic. Choose 1 study time. Complete 1 focus task. Then build from there. You are capable of preparing for your exam 1 manageable step at a time. You've got this.